Hello everyone. In this session we are going to learn about practical number 9, which reads toughness of ductile and brittle materials by Izod impact test. Okay, so in this practical what we are going to do, in this practical we are going to conduct an Izod impact test. इथं आपण Izod impact test करणार आहोत, which is somewhat similar to the 4P impact test. जशी आपण गेल्या वेळेला 4P impact test केली गेल्या प्रॅक्टिकलला, त्याच पद्धतीची impact test इथं आपल्याला आहे. Yes, there is a little difference in the arrangement of the RAM and in the placement of our workpiece and in the position of the anvil. Anvil, workpiece आणि RAM या तिघांच्या पोझिशनमध्ये फक्त फरक होणार आहे. सेम कॉम्पोनंट्स वी आर गोइंग टू यूज, सेम स्पेसिमन्स वी आर गोइंग टू यूज. म्हणजे आपण इथं देखील MS, ब्रास आणि ॲल्युमिनियम हेच वापरणार आहोत. सेम कॉम्पोनंट वी आर गोइंग टू यूज. ओके, so when you go at page number 73 you will find this practical number 9. Okay, and when you scroll down you will see the experimental setup. Now the experimental setup shown in this particular page is not that of Izod impact test, it is of 4P impact test. इथं जो दाखवला आहे तो 4P impact test अरेंजमेंट दाखवलेले आहे. there will be a slight difference. Instead of putting the pendulum over here, इथला जो पेंडुलम आहे तो असा आडवा न ठेवता वी आर गोइंग टू प्लेस इट हॉरिझॉन्टल. ओके, असा हॉरिझॉन्टली प्लेस केला जाईल. ओके, तिरकनं प्लेस करता इथं त्याला असं आडवं प्लेस केलं जाईल. अँड द सेम वे द कॉम्पोनंट दॅट इज अंडर द टेस्ट और द स्पेसिमन दॅट इज अंडर द टेस्ट, ज्या स्पेसिमनवरती आपल्याला तो हा टेस्ट करायचा आहे दॅट विल बी प्लेस्ड व्हर्टिकली. द लास्ट प्रॅक्टिकल वी हॅव प्लेस्ड इट हॉरिझॉन्टली. ॲनव्हिलमध्ये आपण तो कॉम्पोनंट गेल्या टेस्टला हॉरिझॉन्टली प्लेस केला होता. Here we are going to place it vertically. Okay, so this is the structure of the specimen. असा आपला specimen दिसेल. You will find a notch over here. इथं पण आपल्याला notch मिळेल. Okay, the same way same apparatus is used. Procedure is also somewhat same. Okay, so when you go to page number 76 you will find under point number 15 calculation, observations and calculations. Okay, so now we are going to focus on this and we are going to fill this table. हा टेबल तुम्हाला ड्रॉ करायचा आहे जसं लास्ट एक्सपेरिमेंटला केलं त्या पद्धतीनं, आणि त्यानंतर तुम्हाला हा टेबल पूर्ण करावा लागणार आहे. ओके ओके, सो फॉर दॅट वी नीड टू नो हाऊ टू कंडक्ट द प्रॅक्टिकल. ओके ओके, while conducting the practical you can see over here that the placement of the pendulum is in horizontal direction. आपला जो पेंडुलम आहे तो हॉरिझॉन्टली आपण इथे प्लेस केलेला आहे. In the last practical during 4P we have placed it vertically inclined. असा तिरका ठेवला होता गेल्या प्रॅक्टिकलला, and here we are going to place it horizontal. Okay, same machine will be used. There will be slight differences in the RAM. रॅमच्या आतल्या बाजूला जो पार्ट आहे तिथं आपण डिफरन्स करतोय, तिथं थोडेसे चेंजेस आपण करतोय. and there will be change in the scale that we are going to read. Okay, as you can see there are two scales. ते लक्षात घ्या, इथे दोन स्केल आहेत. One is the outer scale and another one is the inner scale. In the 4P we have seen the outer scale and in the Izod we are going to see the inner scale. इथं आपण आतली स्केल बघणार आहोत आणि लास्ट प्रॅक्टिकलला आपण बाहेरची स्केल बघितली होती. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हॉट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, वी आर गोइंग टू टेक अ ट्रायल रन और द फ्री रन टू फाइंड द इनिशियल एनर्जी. इनिशियल एनर्जी फाइंड करण्यासाठी आपण एक ट्रायल रन किंवा फ्री रन. ओके, सो रिलीजिंग द लॉक, this way we can find the trial run. So as you can see over here, the reading is somewhere between 130 to 140. Okay, so as you know that one division reads 2 joules. So this line, as it is 130, this line will be of 132, the next line will be of 134, the line after that will be of 136, the line after that will be of 138, and this line is of 140. Okay, so our pointer co-lines or is co-linear with the second line after 130. बरोबर आहे, 130 नंतरची जी सेकंड लाईन आहे त्याच्याशी आपला हा पॉइंटर को लाईन आहे, म्हणजे एका लाईनवरती आहे. सो द रीडिंग विल बी 134. वाय? बिकॉज वन डिव्हिजन इज ऑफ 2 युनिट्स. हे 2 युनिटचा एक डिव्हिजन असल्यामुळे या दुसऱ्या युनिटला आहे, त्यामुळे हे 2 आणि हे 2 4 झाले. 130 plus 4 will give us 134. Okay, so it is 134 joules. Remember here we are going to use the energy as joules. जूल मध्ये आपण एनर्जी मोजणार So the unit here will be, or the reading here, it will be of 134 joule. Okay. So in all the three specimens, when you, after drawing this table, हा table draw केल्यानंतर when you write here serial number 1, 2 and 3, for any specimen you take, the initial energy reading will be of 134 joule. इथे पण तुम्ही 134 लेणार. For the second specimen also you will write 134, and for the third specimen also you will write 134 unit only. Okay, तीनही ठिकाणी तुम्हाला 134 unit लिहायचं आहे. Are you getting? Okay. After this, as you can see, the three specimens are used. You can see the notches of these three specimens. The first specimen is of brass, the second one of aluminum, and third one of MS. You can see the notch provided over here, okay, and the length of the specimen. So here we are going to place this specimen vertically. Remember, in the last practical we have placed the specimen horizontally, but in this particular practical we are going to place this specimen vertically in this manner. Okay, so after placing the specimen we need to tighten that. So after tightening, we'll get the specimen in this manner. Okay, we'll take our pointer to the end, and after that the inner scale we are going to see, as I explained earlier. Okay, okay, so you can see we have impacted the specimen with the pendulum. The reading you can see over here is, the line or the pointer is after 140, but it is before the line after 140. Okay, म्हणजे 140 आणि त्याच्या पुढच्या लाईनच्या मध्ये आहे. सो वी आर गोइंग टू टेक द प्रिव्हियस रिडिंग, म्हणजे आधीचं जे रिडिंग दिसतं ते आपण घेणार. सो द रिडिंग हिअर दॅट वी आर गोइंग टू टेक विल बी ऑफ 140 joules. इथे लक्षात 140च्या जस्ट पुढं आहे. सो वी आर गोइंग टू कन्सिडर इट ॲज 140 ओनली. ओके, so in this case, in the manual you write the specimen as brass. The initial energy we have written it as 134, and the final energy we have 140. So 140 minus 134 will give us 6 joules. The mode of failure, if we have observed specimen, you can see that the specimen has broken. Specimen has broken completely. So in the mode of failure, what you will write the mode of failure as break, B-R-E-A-K. As the specimen was completely broken, we will write here break. Okay, then we the second specimen is of aluminium. We have taken the pointer to 0. Now we are going to release the pendulum. Okay, as you can see over here, the specimen has bended and has broken a bit. So in the mode of failure for the second specimen being aluminium, it will be aluminium linear, and the mode of failure you write as a break and bend. Reading for this particular specimen is as like this. Okay, when you see in line, when you see without making any mistakes, you will find that this particular pointer is just after one line of 150. If this line is of 150, this line will be of 152, and our pointer is has just crossed this 152 line. So for that we are going to take the reading as 152 only. Okay, so the serial number 2 we are going to write specimen as aluminium. The initial reading was 134, the final reading is 152. So we will get it as 18 joules, 18 joules. The mode of failure, as I told you earlier, it will be break and bend. Okay, then moving specimen. The third specimen is of MS. Okay, the pointer is placed at 0. After releasing the pendulum, you will get the ISOD impact value of ms. So it has remained to the final position only, and this final line is of 168. Okay, so it is on this line and this line is 168. Okay, take this as 168. I know that you can't see perfectly over here, but take this value as 168. So you have to put for this specimen of ms initial energy as 134, final energy as 168. So the energy absorbed by the specimen will be 34 joules. The mode of failure here will be bent. Okay, it is not shown in that video, but you have tried it here as bent. Okay, so now moving forward to the result. So for this first specimen, पहला specimen साठी ISOD impact value of specimen number 1 is 6 joules. इथं तुम्ही 6 joule घेणार. For second, you will write the ISOD specimen value as 18 joules, and for third specimen you are going to write the ISOD specimen value as 34 joules. Okay, so while interpreting the results, what you have to write, the ISOD impact value of ms is greater than the ISOD impact value of aluminum, which is greater than the ISOD impact value of brass. As you know that the first specimen was of brass and its value was 6 joules. The second specimen was of aluminum, its value is 18 joules. The third is of ms and its value is 34. So 34 is greater than 18, which is greater than 6. So what you will write in interpretation of result, you will write here that ISOD impact value of ms is greater than ISOD impact value of aluminum, which is greater than the ISOD impact value of brass. Okay, so in a final conclusion, what you will write, same what you have written in the previous practical, what ms is tougher than aluminum, which is tougher than brass. Okay, so this concludes our experiment number 9. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so as last practical, you have tried those data on a blank page and you have to take its photograph and send it on our Google Classroom. Okay, I hope everything is clear. Thank you.